Hello YouTube, I'm Frogman Forever. Welcome to the very final episode of this annual tradition. We'll see, I don't know, we'll find out. I am your host, Frogman Forever. I'm also your human player and commentator on these matchups. This is the grand finale, the finals between number 7, Mario and his band of toads versus the number 1 seed, Daisy and her band of birdos. Oh my lord, this is going to be a good matchup. At least I hope it will be. So Daisy with her team of Dave, Dane, and Damon taking on Mario with Marcus, Marlon, and Martin. Both of these teams, being the top 2, will advance automatically to next year's tournament. Everyone else will still advance as far as the captains go, but as far as who their sidekicks will be, that's going to be a little more randomized, and so also will the seeding be changed a little bit. But obviously, winner here is going to take the number 1 seed for next year's tournament. Let's jump right in, folks. Again, Mario playing for the Big Brother Foundation. It's a very honorable foundation. He's trying to get, kids off the streets. They can have a big brother to help them out. It's basically just helps keep kids off the streets. It's nice. So we're playing here at the Bowser Stadium. This is deep space. Yes, these players actually went out to outer space to play this 50,000 capacity rubber compound field. It's definitely sponsored and organized by Bowser. He helped provide transportation as far as the concessions and all that stuff. Bowser, thank you for your contribution. He's a true entrepreneur, true patron, all that stuff. Yeah, thank you, Bowser. All right, and let's not forget Daisy and her Sarasaland Foundation, benefiting her home kingdom and the poorest of citizens there. Winner will get the highest amount of winnings to benefit their charity, as well as the coveted crown, the glory. Here we go, Bowser Stadium match. This is the final matchup. The 7th seed Mario and his band of toads taking on the number 1 seed Daisy and her band of birdos. This is going to be a good one, folks. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention also as the final matchup, this is a 10-minute match. That's right. This is going to go on for 10 either exciting or excruciating to watch minutes. Let's see how these teams respond to each other. Pretty much the same way as always. Both very confident and ready to go. Here we go. The grand finale, a 10-minute match clock. Mario with possession of the ball as the clock starts ticking. All right. Mario hustling back on defense. Both teams very good offensively. We saw what happened in the first matchup in the last matchup between Daisy and Peach. Look at that. Mario passing cross field to Marcus, who is ready for it. He jumps the gun over that defender, and he is ready. Look at that first goal of the match. Oh, my. So, yeah, as I was saying, last match, in the semifinals, Daisy defeats Peach pretty dramatically. It was like basically 10 or 11 to 4. It was crazy. It was a huge, huge difference in goals. Daisy's incredible on offense. Not so much on defense, but she has the speed to make up for it. And Mario is pretty much similar. He's pretty all around, though. I mean, he's covering both ends of the field, and he's been doing an extravagant, extraordinary job on both sides of the field this tournament. So here we go, almost a whole minute into it, and it's still 1-0. Of course, Mario was also upset with his. Oh, well, let's talk about this. Look at this goal. I thought it was going to be a little while, but we have an equalizer already. Daisy, look at that nice pass. I believe that was Dane passing it over to Daisy. Could have been Dave. I'm not sure. Anyway, Mario was upset when he played. He had to defeat his own best friend Yoshi in the first round. Oh, my. Look at this. Daisy's back on it. There's the offense we saw from last time. That puts her in the lead. Mario really needs to concentrate, and so does the human player controlling Mario. All right. Yeah, so I'm trying to give some story to this, but I also don't want it to be a complete slaughter due to my negligence. All right, pass field. Boom. Nothing going there. Let's see how these players respond. Oh, wow. Daisy is just, like, so good on offense. Like, she is just all on top of it. There's so much time left. Yeah, Mario defeats his best friend Yoshi as the 7 seed defeats the 2 seed, then takes on Donkey Kong, the 3 seed, beats Donkey Kong. He was upset with Donkey Kong for defeating his brother Luigi. And look at that, cross field from Martin to Mario. Boom, Martin on top of it, gets right past the defender, and that's the equalizer, and we have a tie game here in this match. So yeah. But as I was saying, Mario defeats Donkey Kong, the 3 seed, angry that Donkey Kong defeated his brother, and then angry with Daisy for defeating his girlfriend in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Daisy playing like a true number 1 seed. Look at her on offense. She is ready. She is scoring quickly. She's back in the lead. It's only 1 minute and 38 seconds. And how many goals are in this match so far? 5 goals. This is going to be an insane match, I guarantee it. Mario back needs to create some room, but it's hard to do that right off the bat, right off the beginning of the play. Everyone's all scattered out and ready to go. Now Daisy hustling back on defense. She has to get some room. They're trying to keep it away from Daisy. Now Mario with a nice look, wide open, and they find a way to stop the defender, but ooh, look at this. She's getting plenty of space there. There's the Toad rushing back on D, but are they going to be quick enough? I don't think so. They have to rush it. Mario back on offense. There he goes. Can he get the equalizer? Passes to Toad. I don't know how that one doesn't go in. This somehow almost goes in, but Daisy ready for it. Is the defender also ready for it? Almost, but not quite. And that one almost goes in. I don't know how, but it does. All right, they got to pass. They got to keep the momentum going. They cannot pass it back to Daisy. She cannot get possession of that ball if they want to keep it in this game. Otherwise, it's going to be a very quick, painful game, or a very long game for Mario if he cannot get look at that. They are just dominating on offense. Whew. Mario really needs to kick it into gear because that's goal number 3 for the sidekicks. They are playing excellent offense. And Mario's taking a 4-2 deficit. Daisy hustling. She is doing so well. She is the number 1 seed. Her story basically is that. She's the number 1 seed, hottest team in the league. She plays excellent offense. Oh. Defeats Wario pretty effortlessly. Defeats Peach even more effortlessly. And now she's matching up with Mario. Ready to take it for Sarasaland. But Mario's still fighting for the Mushroom Kingdom. Both teams really want it, and there's still plenty of time left on the clock. Don't misunderstand me, folks. Unless they can stop the offensive team in Daisy, this defensive Mario team, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, they just got to kick it into gear here. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left. They got to create some room. Got to get an open teammate. Got to get some open room. They're getting some room back on defense, but they have to maintain possession of the ball. They have to have good ball movement, control it well. I don't even know what I'm saying, folks. I'm so exhausted. This is so crazy to watch. This is so crazy to play. All right, boom. Toad knocking down defenders, trying to create some room. And we have another one, but no one to pass it to. No one's rushing back on offense. They're all staying pretty much in the middle of the field. Meanwhile, Daisy is so good at hustling back on defense. Look at that nice tackle. They were ready for it. And Toad getting pissed off, making the tackles early, the preemptive tackles. Oh. And they're making tons of tackles here because they're trying to get some space. And they got to keep it past Daisy because she's the one you don't want to have touching the ball. She can make you really suffer for it. If she gets a hold of that ball, it's pretty much over. And she does. And every single chance she gets the ball, she will score. You cannot let her get to it. As the defenders, you need to be better than that. It's 5-2, and it's only 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. Now, there were a lot more goals scored in the first few minutes. Let's hope that can come back, at least for the benefit of Mario and his team, to keep this an interesting matchup. Otherwise, we're going to see the number 1 seed take off with this one. Oh, my. Every single time that Daisy gets the ball, she just shoots it, and it just goes in. That goalie cannot do anything to stop her, and that's a hat trick for Daisy. Oh, my. 5 minutes and 11 seconds in. We're almost halfway through this match. And if it were a 5-minute match, it would have been a slaughter, 6-2. But Mario still has some time to redeem himself. He has got to kick it into gear. They have to make good plays defensively. They have to hustle back on offense. Everything, dig deep. They got to go for it. This is what it all comes down to, folks. And again, you cannot give Daisy that ball. She is having way too many opportunities. and nobody there to stop the goalie, and he is just struggling. He cannot get past anything on offense, and these players cannot get the ball on defense. Mario is really struggling. 7-2. This is not looking good. This is looking like a real slaughter for the human players. So back on Toad. On D, tries to block Daisy. And I don't know what the hesitation was from that goalie. You know, it's not like you have all the time in the world. Come on, let's go. Push it. All right, wide open. Can he shoot it? Can he score something? Well, he obviously didn't care enough to stay on position on the number. Oh, never mind. All right, Mario rushing back. But Daisy again has the ball. And you know what happens when Daisy has the ball? Trouble brews for Mario and his team. It's a 5-goal lead with only 4 minutes remaining, which would normally be plenty of time, but you know, in this case, it's not looking like it now. A wide open Toad, can he capitalize? Well, he cannot get the ball back. Daisy and her team are really good hustling back on D. And this Toad's ready for the tackle, but it's not quick enough. Toad has to rush back on offense. They have no one to pass it to. They just cannot move as quickly, and this is not good. Daisy again with the ball, and when she has it, nobody can stop her. Nobody can stop this woman. She is insane. Goal number 4 for her, and what is this, a 6-goal lead? Oh my, this is starting to look like Daisy Peach all over again. There's no momentum for Mario and his team whatsoever. They cannot get anything going. And Daisy again with the ball, and she's going to shoot a wild shot. And Mario's just pissed off. He just doesn't care. He's just going to tackle all he wants. They have got to get something going. They cannot, though. Nothing going there. They have to move the ball better. It's really hard to do so when you have defenders all over. But, what can you do? What can you do? There you go, Daisy, another possession. And there you go with the putback. Almost. I was surprised they didn't score that time. Whew, this is turning out to be really bad. I don't even know if concentrating better at the beginning of the game would have really helped this commentator. Because they're insane. Daisy and her team are insane. This is going to be the team to beat next year, I tell you, folks. I'm not giving up on Mario, but I mean, look at this Daisy team. They cannot be stopped. Every single opportunity. They are just goal, goal, goal. Mario is going to have to pull off some crazy shots here. He's trying to get an opening. But they cannot even get open. Daisy's team all over on offense and defense. And finally, Mario with a wide open shot, but he still cannot do it. He just does not have the capacity to handle this. Well, we've seen some good victories, and Mario was definitely a team that nobody anticipated. Nobody thought was going to make it to the finals based on his seeding. But, you know, crazier things have happened, and this is another instant. 2 times where Daisy is basically dominating in the last 2 rounds of the match. Wario had a much better matchup with Daisy than Mario or Peach did. So here we go. Last minute and 47 seconds, and it's probably going to feel like an eternity for Mario and his group as Daisy has the ball again. Nobody can stop her. And even though she's still getting those passes out, now Mario wide open. Well, he's not quite wide open, but he's almost wide open. And Toad, there's a nice pass, and that's a good play. But I don't know why he's so happy. I guess he's just happy to be there. I guess he doesn't care anymore at this point. But goal number 2 for Mario and his sidekicks, 8 minutes and 28 seconds in. And this is still a slaughter, 9-3. Only a minute and a half left. Where's the super strike when you need it? Well, it ain't going to happen. And we have another 2-on-1 situation. Nope, never mind. They're too fast. Those Birdos are a lot faster than you would think. They're very fast. And now they're hustling back. And the goalie getting harassed by Daisy. And Mario just presses the wrong button, I guess, if you know what I mean. Boom. Oh, there's no momentum there. I thought surely Toad can have that one, but nope, no, we're going. And you can't do anything about that one. They're just too quick. That is the team to beat for next season. Daisy going to come out with a victory on this one. And only 52 seconds left. Mario might as well just take advantage of the opportunity. He's happy to be there. Everyone's happy to be there. They're in outer space. If nothing else, they're in outer space. They're going to go get, they're going to go have some moon pies after the game, because why not? And I'm not talking like American moon pies. I'm not talking like, Earth moon pies. I'm talking about outer space moon pies. You can't get any better moon pies than that. 29 seconds left on the clock, and Daisy once again hustling back. I think this team's pretty much given up, but you know what? They'll take the second place of silver. It's still quite an accomplishment for Mario and his team to make it to the finals under the circumstances. A 7th seed, getting it here to Bowser Stadium out here on outer space. It's quite the honor. But this is all going to go to Sarasaland. Everyone in Sarasaland, you can see the well, you can't see the cameras, but I assure you, the people back at home in Sarasaland are very delighted to see this go this way. Toad, why not one more shot from Mario? Why not? There's the final goal of the match and the final goal of the tournament. With 1 second remaining, that's Mario's second goal. There you have it, folks. A final score of 10-4, pretty similar to how Peach was defeated by Daisy. And that's your grand champion of the tournament. Look at the confetti falls. Everyone's so excited. It couldn't have gone any better for Daisy. That's match highlight number 3 in the deep corner. There you go. Daisy, Dave, Dane, and Damon, they're just the dominating team here in this tournament. They really took it on offense. They were excellent on both ends of the field. Look at that, match highlight number 2. That was a good match. Was that Mario? I wasn't really paying attention. But there you go, highlight of the match. Daisy, pass cross field. I believe that was actually Dave right there with the goal. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful shot. Well, what are you gonna do? Can't do much about that. And look at that. Look at the final stats here. 4 out of 24 shots. A better effort from Mario than other matches, I would think. Daisy, had 35 shots, also doing really well. Total hits, wow, look at that, 90 hits. That's how upset Mario was, but it was to no avail. Total steals, yeah, the steals really make a big difference. Daisy on top of Mario all over that. Mario with better passes, but ultimately did not make the difference. And look at that, 10-4. There's your champion, folks. Daisy, we'll have to, maybe I can throw something together, maybe not, who knows. But that's your final. Let's just display Daisy and call it a tournament. That was our first ever tournament. I don't know if I'll do this again next year, but if people like it and they want to see it happen again, we'll see it happen again. But there's your grand champion, Daisy and the Birdos. Check them out. Ignore the right side of the field. That's irrelevant. Daisy and the Birdos, they're your champions. And that concludes the first ever, hosted by Frogman Forever, Super Mario Strikers tournament. I hope you all have enjoyed as much as I have. I'm going to go get some water in me and take a nap. Thank you so much for watching. You all take care. Bye-bye.